Mr.
I already
Craig.
know how to pitch a tent.
Mr. Jonesy.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, I got
Mr. Craig Jonesy. I saw a guy who said, you ever get lost in the woods, pull your knife out and start sharpening like this, 3 people will pop out and tell you you're doing it wrong. And then you're saved. Insides. Matt, this is only our 10th or 11th class. Oh yeah, you got those. Outside. You got all of them. You got them all. I feel like CJ. What? Trying to keep up with all the damage. You did 2 classes.
All the laundry?
3 out.
All the laundry?
Yeah, that's right. As long as you kill it.
And 4 days a week. And I'm gonna be long enough to keep the problem. Oh, did you get your key from there? Oh no, I'm glad you reminded me. I saw the other day.
Back to the dog. Walk it out. Grab a partner. Let's do some back escapes.
Back escapes.
I'll tell you when you switch. No resistance. Work your way through it. Go.
Yeah, no, don't do that. But what you should do is turn your hips to the ceiling, like one of your hips straight up, and get your foot over my good foot. And then instead of biting this one, turn it into this one. Yeah, your shoulders go flat right here. Yeah. You want to get over that bottom hook. And you're right, don't stick your arm out. Okay. Somebody like Eric won't snatch you.
Come on.
And you know the weak side, the strong side? This is my weak side because it's not my armpit and your armpit, and this is my strong side because I can choke you with.
Gotcha. So I need to try to go up to the
Most of the time, you want to go to the weak side. Turn over. Oh. Just keep that weight on the edge.
See how you turn your body when you look at it? Yeah. See how you turn your body and keep your back? Connect your shoulders to his chest. Just keep that on his body. You know what I'm saying? Just stay connected. You can walk your feet up like this, but keep your shoulders connected to his body and he'll carry your weight. See? Alright, ready? Start walking back now. Put your shoulders, walk your feet that way. Not just this way. That. Yes, yes. More. More. There, better. Lots better. See how close you were that time? Yeah, you stay connected?
Keep the pressure on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta think this guy's trying to choke you silly.
Switch.
and it looks like, look at you doing. And I said, you know,
Nothing wrong with that.
sometimes I think I see it all. I see something. I was telling that dude there yesterday, I was like, bro, you special guy, man. He freaking busted out some new shit for you, because I haven't seen that yet either.
Alright guys, we're here with our back control. Hooks in the hips, right? Seatbelt grip, top hand hangs, bottom hand hooks. The reason we say that is this. If we do this, never do this, they're gonna grab your, first of all, it's a terrible grip. Or they'll grab your fingers and squeeze it all, and that's terrible, alright? If you do this, it's better, but it's still weak because our thumbs are what we try to use to hold it, and those aren't strong. You can use a gable grip, which is a very good, strong grip, but in this position, you'll break right through it, right? Top hand hangs, the bottom hand hooks. This one doesn't do anything, just hangs here. This is the part that goes backwards, that elevates his arm and cinches this up. While I put my chin on his shoulder to direct his head and make it very claustrophobic, uncomfortable for him, right? Now, you can go to your chokes from here. Rear naked chokes, never do this one, okay? If you can get this far, then you can come here to finish. There's different ways. You can elbow together to make a scissoring motion. You can take a deep breath. You can pinch your shoulder blades together. All right? You can combo them, or you can just bring this elbow back. Okay? If you get what's called a short choke here, put your forearm behind and you pull. Don't do short chokes in here with your training partners, because all this really does is crush your trachea. If you're in a fight, life or death scenario, short choke is fire, right? Or if you're in a tournament, you gotta do what you gotta do. Those are different scenarios. But in here, let's just work on getting here. Even if you can get this hand to his shoulder, put your chin on your own wrist or hand, and then just bring this back. Okay? Same elbow back. This also gives you a free hand to fight off any kind of attacks. All right, that is not what we're going over today. That's just a little quick refresher. We're here. CJ's not letting me do anything. He's just chilling. Look at him. He's coming in. He's keeping this one hand, the choking hand, occupied, which is going to be perfectly fine for us right now. Right? What I'm going to do in this case is he's got this hand. I'm going to take this hand. I'm going to come up. I'm going to grip the shoulder. I'm going to try to work this hand around and grab this wrist. From here, one foot comes out, the other foot comes across. Now there's a motion I'm going to do here to make it easy. Here's what it looks like when you don't do the motion. I'm going to loop this out, and I'm going to try to bring my leg over, and head like this. I'm decently flexible so I can get that going. Here's what we're going to do. Loop this leg. I'm going to start to unloop my arm. I'm going to dive my head at his knee. Yeah, I can see that, man. Now, notice how I lock my hands. I'm going to lock my hands like this. Keeping this tight to my chest. I have to break his grip. And the way I'm going to do this is, I'm just going to bring my elbow deep and look to my shoulder. I'm going to let my body weight pull it. I'm going to put my feet on the mat and I'm going to pull my heels in, one by his head, one by his ribs. Then I'm going to take this knuckle, the taped up hand, I'm going to get past his wrist, I'm going to start bringing it this way. Then I'm going to let my body weight kind of pull it, break that grip. And you know, we get this thumb up over our hip or to our chest. We're training, so let's just take it to the part where we tap. So we know what it feels like and how far it goes, right? If you just grab it at that point and then you don't finish to the tap, then what ends up happening is you kind of get in the moment, get excited, you get your arm bar, and you're just kind of like, fishing tap, right? This is where we stop. That's why you'll always hear me say when you're drilling, drill to a point of neutrality, dominance, or submission. Because that's what you want to get to. You don't want to stop halfway to, oh, I'm good. If you fight how you train, you fight short. You train short, right? Seatbelt, boom. He's just defending, there's nothing I can do. I slide this up and cup his shoulder, and I fight to get my hand on this cross grip wrist, right? Okay. Now, there's a chance here, I'll throw this in, if you can't get this cross grip rib and you start attacking this one, you might still be able to finish this position because, look at that, you have the arm pull. So So you don't necessarily get that cross grip. It's not the end of the world. Here, boom, we're here. Switch my feet, very important. Start to unmove as I dive towards his head. So I'll pull it up tight, because he doesn't like that. Naturally, what they're gonna wanna do, they're gonna wanna go away. And if you need to keep it from coming up, put that knee behind you here, and I prefer a seated position. I get my lock, hands to my shoulders. Thumb goes on the far part of this hand here. He would probably have a different grip because this is very bad for him. He would switch it to something like that. That's fine. If he does that and it's tough, bring your elbow pit up to his wrist. Let your weight fall. Be patient. Have a good control. If you need to, you can feel, push. Any questions? Alright, get there. Get there. And I want you to work on the breaking that grip. When you get to that grip, change it. Change your grip. Person on bottom is getting arm guard so that you can see how you can kind of get that grip to loosen up. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, bro.
Yeah. Okay. It won't be one this time.
When your hand gets across it.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll give you a little.
Don't give up the arm bar if you don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to hear them up.
Okay.
Somebody gets an arm bar, they don't want to get out of it.
Yeah.
So, I hear we might have good
So here's what you do. If you can't break that grip, slide your elbow to the wrist. Kind of switch the grip around. Switch the grip around. Get it tighter. Yeah, get something else. And you can get this part here to that end, and you're just gonna peel it up. You don't have to really fight it. Put it there, and you start breaking. Grab that grip again. Now just put your thumb there on the inside of it. Kind of dig. See how it breaks it.
put pressure, and all I'm doing is kind of sitting back on the cold and making it hard for you to hold on. Because you're fighting for your life, you know what I mean? And all I'm supposed to be doing is relaxing to make it difficult for you. So I'm not dying trying to beat you out here.
Suck your heels in. It doesn't feel like it's doing much for you. The point of it is breaking the grip for you. Suck it in. Find that. Just peel your heels. No, I'm just saying for CJ. I'm fine. So now from here, you're gonna take your hand that's twisting and put it on your shoulder. You're gonna take the bar again. This is what version of you. Take this bar in your thumb and just stick it down here. Let it slide. You're gonna let it slide if you need that. Let that where you need it. Articulate it. So it's not in the direction. So it's this way, you go that way. That's the grip right now. Try a different grip right now. But that's why you keep your heels tight. You can't slide away. So that's the escape. So come back up, let it get the grip in.
Now,
Try it different.
what you're gonna do is as you bring
You're there.
this
Over
over,
your waistline.
you kind of pull it this way, and push it.
You also
Let's go.
That's a little pressure.
As you go
I usually
like that. Yep.
So you can peel it.
And now see how I'm
Bring your elbow
holding?
to his wrist. So go ahead and just get your heels tight.
Keep your heels, bring your heels in,
Just start to.
yep, and knees together. And then, okay, so now that's a good control, yep. And so now, there's all different kinds of ways of breaking it, and that's one of them. See right now? I'm fighting, I'm trying to keep my hand from getting extended, and you gotta try to break it off. Yep.
Hook the back of the shoulder, hook his shoulder.
The point is, at that moment, when you're doing what you're doing, you should be
Just lock it in and go straight over. Sit back up. Sit all the way up.
shouldn't be fighting your own, you should be.
Oh, I didn't grab my own shoulder, that's what it was. I didn't have any
Yeah, muscle. Trying to, as much as you can get it in there, as much as you can hold on the here, hold on to this, and where you're just really relaxing, you're basically holding here or whatever. Now you just sit in the back and let it just bounce out. Just sit on your hands. Now my hand is out. And you're just sitting back and not putting the battle with you. I'm trying to survive this escape. You're trying to get this broke. But at the same time, you have to maintain control of your heels. Keep it nice and
What happens there is you start leaning it all the space on your face and chest. Yep, it's a guy who's not supposed to start here. Right, you're there. He's not letting you do nothing. Like Matt always says, this don't work on me. Cup his shoulder. So you're gonna, you're gonna cup his shoulder. Now you're gonna get that cross grip. Now here's the deal. You're gonna switch your feet if you can. If you can, go ahead and take your left foot out and put it on the mat and help yourself scoot. Perfect. Now remember, we're gonna unloop and dive our head towards his knee. That's gonna give you the angle to be able to get your leg over his head. Perfect. Now come back up to the seated position if you can. So you're gonna dip this as far across as you can, try to get your elbow into the yes. Perfect. In this scenario, you can just try to fight the grip or slide your elbow to the wrist if you can. Yes. Now, just lean back. Don't push. Just let your body weight lean. Yeah. See, the time and the patience. It's not about trying to use your lower back to flex. It's about creating a tension and not letting up on this tension. If you're tense and let go, and tense and let go, he's gonna be like this. He's gonna build that defense back. But if you're constant with tension, he can't adjust because the second he loosens up, it's gone. So he has to stay loose. I got it still. Right? And then as you start to progress from being around his arm, you go to his wrist, or you can keep that tension and reach and use the blade of your hand here to heal his grip on, which is a good technique. All right, guys, let's circle back up. All right, so now we're gonna go into a little sneaky one. This is gonna require some dexterity. If you're not able to do this, I understand. You practice the first one. You can do this one. It's sneaky, but it works. It's gonna seem a little bit weird, but go. All right, we're here. Boom. Right? We're gonna get the same cross grip, and actually the best way to do this is get a 2-on-1. And by that I mean we're fighting. Boom, I got 2-on-1. This is almost like a Williams right there now that I think about it. But in reality, I'm just gonna take this hand, boom, because I might go for his neck, and he starts to defend. I put this back down under my leg and grab his wrist. Here. Now, at this point, I'm gonna do the same maneuver I just did with my leg. Boom, hooking, but I'm gonna hold his head and I'm gonna bring it to me. Even if he grabs my wrist with that opposite hand, I can use my forearm to hold his head and bring it to me. What I'm gonna do is, as he turns, he's gonna need to get away from this. He cannot go the other direction. He has to turn forward.
may help a little bit with this hand. As I turn and he starts to turn to escape, we get right here. Armbar, wrist lock, triangle. What happens is we get about here and he feels like he can get out, so he turns robustly into me and makes it a nice deep triangle. Okay? If they don't turn into you, it's still gonna suck. It'll be more of a crank as they fight it off, but you got an armbar. So we're here, boom, 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 boom. We're fighting. I get 2-on-1. Shoot underneath, hand comes out. Yeah, boy. Never fails. Your next choke time. Done. We don't have to do any other kind of moves on this one. He ain't going nowhere. Right. Boom, boom. We're here. We get the double. I go under my leg. His arm was not trapped this time, but it's all okay. We're gonna be fine. I come up. I start attacking his neck, right? Extracting him here. Yeah. And I can also pull him towards me here. As he turns in, we're gonna set this in. Boom. Armbar, wrist lock. There. And keep this guys, keep in the technique. If you take your other arm and hold his head next to you, that's good. Because the escape is to make that space and do that. Any questions? Walk around and help you guys out. We'll get there. 1, 2, 3. Remember, this isn't your jam, it's triangles aren't your thing. See if you can turn it into the armbar. It's not the thing. So you guys are gonna get that 2-on-1. So let's just walk to the 2-on-1. And we're gonna feed it under our leg. Yeah. Boom. Now your other hand is just gonna reach up and either attack or grab their head as you pull them through, kind of guide them through towards you. You're gonna fall towards them, you gotta switch your feet here. Uh-oh, no. Yeah, see how it's turning you into it? Yeah, you gotta get under this arm. See how he's got his arm? You would, that's why this hand is important. So like, you just lay it out. Get him to attack his neck and everything. Put his arm up. In a way, just feed your leg across. You're just not gonna put it one underneath. No. You're gonna put it up. Yeah. I'm gonna put it out there. Don't bring it over his arm. So you're gonna try to bring it and save yourself. You could actually do a reverse from here. But TK is going to start turning into you, right? Because he wants to get out of this. So you do a reverse and get into that position. And turn, you're locking it up. Okay? Turn, lock that triangle up. If the triangle's not working for you, it's good control. Yep, pull that up. See, look how he, yes. Yes, as he circles up, it starts to look more apparent. Yeah. So you're going to switch your feet like you did before. So you got to fall to that side and then have him come towards you. So take that arm out. Grab his head or attack his neck. So what you want is his hand up like that. Yeah. Keep your leg right there when you up across the body. Went under over his arm. Over like that. That's one thing. Like I said, if you can reach up and grab your own shin, you can grab your hip on the ankle. Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be stuff. Yeah. Now you can take that other leg out and use it as a post and adjust. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see. Boom. Look how he's moving. You see it? You see it becoming a thing? Ooh. Just cross your ankles. Just cross your ankles right there. Perfect. There you go. You went for the arm. See what I'm saying? See it close on. Did you notice that the more he adjusted, it's already going into position.
Yeah, just like that. And that as it was just the calf. Maybe drop a little bit to get that just like more long. You walk up your legs, walk up your split. Now we have right your heels and knee out. No matter what you butt.
No.
Don't to your butt.
Don't adjust.
Down.
Yes.
You always have to make sure that the elbow is on the headline.
Try to grab the shoulder.
Choking you, or your leg is choking you, it's like blood choke.
Now bring your heels over here. Curl them down.
Okay, and one thing that'll help you here is also
Heels up as well. When you give up, grab it back and say, I can't rest with that. Now, that's a lot. Those are a lot to do.
Real quick,
it's a good introduction.
if you white belt roll, I'm gonna tell you to not do an overhook on one, because someone's gonna snap. I'm gonna tell you to keep the seat clamp and you go easy. If you go to this one arm bar, they do a quick buck, if you're gonna. Somebody come in.
Small shoes.
You ain't got a long way.
Shoulder. As long as we're locked up, that's what it's got to do.
I gotta get you out. So from here, if they're focusing on trying to get in this space, you can go ahead and stick your hips and walk. And so from here, I can throw the other thing. I can pull arm bar and follow the top of the front and go back. Now, where these will come up. Then we really strip the thing and we start to go off. We get under foot, we can keep this arm on the arm, and use this hand. And then you pull it so in there. Because if you were down the triangle, I'm looking down on you. Try straight, triangle. And that was plus side that we are. 180 to 90. Shoulder up the way.
All right, guys, let's circle up real quick. Last one. What we're going to talk about is how to trap an arm. This is from the Gordon Ryan Straight Jacket series. So this is just one part of it. Volume 10. There's about 10 videos. Each of them are an hour long. So with all those DVD series from Danaher and Gordon Ryan, I mean, it is a serious, like, day-long lecture. And Danaher, I heard a friend of mine say that he puts it on 2x speed in order to be able to watch it. Because he talks so slowly and he speaks with this lecture tempo and polish. And he uses all this wizard talk.
An hour of instruction, but it's 50 minutes of talking.
50 minutes of talking, yeah. He starts asking you questions. He somehow on the DVD makes me feel inadequate. I'm not even in the same room with him. Like, what would you do from this position? Bridge? Of course, if you said bridge, you're an idiot. It's like, turn it off. That's it. Where's Gordon Ryan at? Gordon's like, don't be a punk.
Fastest UK thing,
So this is one part of that series. Straight Jacket is how to control people from back. We're not going to get into weak side, strong side, back control just yet. We're just going to talk about what we need to do to get this position. So what I want is a cross grip. And we just did a cross grip. Anytime you do a cross grip, it's one side meets the other side of a person's hand. It's a cross grip. I will tell you this today to help you. The overhooking arm, we're going to get the cross grip. Okay? Once we get that, you can get a second cross grip. You can fight on either side that you like. But today we're going to blend a couple things. We're going to get right here where we were before. This time we're not going to switch our feet. We're going to fall to the overhooking shoulder. We're going to use this cross grip to push either down
or out, whichever one you need for your flexibility. And we can even bring this out and start to act like we're attacking to occupy this hand. While this is going on, he's not thinking of this hand. We're then going to take our foot. If you can cross across their body, that's fine, but we're going to take our heel and just put it there and let's feel it. Now, go back 1 second. I'm not just going to hand it off, because if he's quick with his hands, he's going to get out. I'm going to make myself, I'm going to strip my own grip. In essence. I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to push against my own grip until it breaks. That means I keep connection the entire time. Once this is here, I'm going to circle around and get the opposite cross grip. At this point, I have a singular arm that I can come up and I can finish my choke. Even if he tucks his chin, that's fine. If he sticks his chin, tuck your chin real hard, like you're trying not to. I can actually bring this around and start to fight it. But as you get better with this is where I want you guys to end up. As you get better with this, you'll start to learn ways to come across and end up getting doubles. And then you have their neck by itself. Let's just do the first part. Seatbelt grip. Cross grip with the overhanging arm. We can use this other one for a second cross grip, or you can attack, whatever you like. We're going to fall to that strong side or that overhanging arm. We're going to push that cross grip down or out, whichever makes the elbow present itself more. And you can throw your foot in and you say, Coach, I'm not that flexible. The beautiful part about this is we have that overarm that's on his shoulder. We can scoot our hips out a little bit to make some more space. If you're here, you can't get this leg up here, scoot your hips out. Alright? Remember, you're not just letting go of the wrist. Peeling it out of your own grip. The second you let that go, they see the dark tunnel ahead of them and they're like, I don't want to die. So I'm going to start trying to get out the best I can. Peel that. One more part to that. When we peel this, the safest place is to put your shoelaces or the top of your foot behind their back. Now be careful with this, because there is an arm bar here. If my arm's a little farther down and I do this, that is an arm bar there. So when you get this, don't just slam it to their lower back, okay? Keep it protected. Now, this is definitely tight. He's gonna have, I don't even know if he can get that out unless I make some huge mistakes. Yeah.
It'll work on it.
That'll work on CJ, but listen, I do this for Matt's purpose. So we're here. This arm is tight. In essence, if I start peeling it back some, it creates more of an arm bar. That's a tight one, and you might not even feel like it's doing anything to them. Just bring it right there. You can put it on their right butt cheek, or you can just put your foot right here and pinch your knees together. It does the same thing. Watch diving that foot real behind the lower back. You're gonna feel it when the guy gets your arm here. You're gonna go, oh. Some people might tap before you get here. They'll be like, it was the arm. So just be aware of that, okay? On 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, bro. Let's get some of this action. You're getting the cross grip with your overarm. The overhanging one gets the cross grip. Yeah. So you pull that one out and start attacking throwing off. Or you can hook like we did for the other one, whatever you like to do. Or double cross. The old double cross. So get in there, push that down to bring your foot up. So yeah, you gotta get your arm out of there first. Attack his neck. Put your hand on his neck. Yeah, he's not thinking about that bad boy now. Feel it? Boom. Good job. Now, what I like to do here is go straight to a cross grip. And now attack it back.
One of the worst spots to be in.
Yep. So don't try to go right away into it like that. You're going to need a lot of space. get that right hand out of it. You're just gonna trap it. No, there you go. Yeah, start reaching in, yeah, start reaching across, going for it. He's gonna be like, don't let this go, keep that tight. Now bring your heel up and push at your wrist. Boom.
Well, yeah.
Tuck it a little bit, or just pinch it. Perfect.
The problem with
Right?
that under, like you just mentioned.
That's what you got.
Yeah, right there. Now, I like to take that in, cross grip, again. Because now you can push that hip knee, stomach, and your other arm is perfectly wide open.
Sit inside, reassure a little bit.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're already halfway there.
Put your chin on it, and you're just gonna bring your elbows back. Yep, there you go. And then you start getting into, once we do more of this, which we might stick with this for a while, once we do more of this, it goes into controlling them, double arm traps. Things like that. Fall to the side with your shoulder over. Yep. Shoulder over, red rover, red rover. Alright, and from here, see how you're like halfway on this forearm? Get closer to this. Because that way you can push this up some. Right? You're attacking his neck. Yeah, scoot your hips out. Yeah, you should be good there. Now throw that over to your own wrist. Yes. Peel it away. Boom. You know where you're at? You're almost in another armbar scenario. Yeah, nice. You know, there's nothing wrong with this.
Yeah, once
Okay, you do like that.
Right there.
It's tough, right? Yes. Cable grip, and then put his neck in the feet. And then just lean your shoulders back with it. There it is. Pull back. Josh. There you go. It's gonna be a little more of a crank reefer right there. Yeah. Because you're losing a lot of space and you're trapping that. Yeah. So it's not so much a choke, so don't go hard. But that choking part, but trapping that arm, I mean, you almost have like an armbar scenario too. His arm is up there, you know, these things will present different opportunities. Yeah. Trapping that arm. Yeah.
Let me know if this is too.
Oh, yeah, so,
Go crazy with it.
all right, so now we're on
So pull that arm out.
your bottom, bottom arm, it's already on the ground.
Yep.
So if you can just come down here, you can just
Stop it.
or if you can do it,
Yeah. Now, stop.
yeah.
Automatically just switch this one. But you don't want to try to push that hand down on the same side. You're just going to track your arm right here. Okay. Because this is the only thing that's going to have to work. You have to use arm straps. That job. This one. Big difference. So just grab your, hold on, you don't have to go deeper or anything like that, just grab your, that's fixed, that's short, so don't be careful. That's on the grab your, yeah, got it. If you relax your hand like this, I can keep this close, less on my throat. Make a V right here on your hand, and it's in your arms.
Yeah, right.
Keep it like that. Nice. Bring your elbow back.
You know, I took my chin, you would find that job.
Yes.
As soon as we make that.
What you're doing, there's a big difference.
Yeah.
If you're not in
Yeah.
a combat. The combat scenario,
Yeah.
whatever, crush his throat. Yeah, you don't wanna do that.
Not in training.
I mean, if you do it to me and you do it slow, I'm not gonna take offense, but I'm not gonna be caught.
Yeah, doing things slow definitely gives the other person confidence.
Like I can get out and it's just let it go on.
It's when you snatch something up really hard and fast, and it's just like, I don't even have a chance to tap. It's already.
Or Andrew did the same thing, but it's not.
Yeah, but you guys muffled each other. Oh, Andrew,
Andrew, Waldo.
Waldo. I thought you were talking about your brother-in-law.
No,
You're legal, legit.
he told me he's coming over.
He is? Good deal.
Everybody wanted to know the prices. I'm like, look, the brother-in-law deal is only worth so much, bro.
We gotta pay the rent.
Rent's gotta be paid. If you're getting outside here,
Yes.
we got your truck, put your foot on the back of my shoe strap. So now you get my long little hand down, fighting to keep my neck low. It's too late. So, and what he was saying just a minute ago, muffler choking. If my head's down, you can shake people's, you can cover their mouth.
Yeah.
Nose, and all of you did it to Harlem.
To make sure they're not someone right. Or your relative. You're related with them.
Yeah, you can do it to your brother.
Yeah.
I'd like to do it.
It's funny to say.
Those for those extra good rolls.
People that have been rolling with me for a while, a lot of times I'll be here and they'll start like,
They used to do this to each other all the time. It was great.
that and
The lift. Yeah, right. I tend to grab the forehead. I'll and then
when I do the forehead, I don't grab it, I slap it. I go like, I do like it.
you can put your finger on there. Yeah. Yeah. Now sometimes I don't slap forehead. I just get around it nice and loving, and I'll take like this little corner of the orbit and I'll put my pinky on it so it gives a little purchase. Instead of you just go.
Did I tell you that mom yesterday, she was saying she wants to come in here too, she wants to sign up? Which one? Dark-haired lady.
With the two girls?
Yeah, she said she wants to sign up, but she only wants to sign up if she can get her 13-year-old to sign up too.
Oh, they got another one?
And the daughter, the 13-year-old, is as big as her.
Yeah.
So the one that scared off the other lady,
Which, to be honest with you, I don't know how I feel. I like those two kids, and the mom seems reasonable.
Yeah.
So the other lady leaving maybe saved us from something. Yes. If she's gonna leave because someone's there she don't like,
Right.
deprive her child of the opportunity, she can't get along with an adult, then guess what?
yeah, y'all live in the same town, how it's spoken to you.
I think it's a good idea. I think you should go do gymnastics.
Yeah, you made the right choice, go ahead.
Yes. There'll be a few like that, I'm sure, that are gonna be like,
It's a small town, but everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
If they don't know each other, they relate.
Here's an example. Do you know Matt Griffin? Owns a
Sounds
farm.
familiar. Huh?
Owns a farm on Griffin Road.
all right, boys. Ready? All right, guys, on three, let's stand up about. 1, 2, 3. All right, gents, feet together. Bow. Mr. Jones, he's